Good evening from Kenya, and welcome to another edition of Facebook Live. We're glad you've tuned in to watch. Sorry we didn't go live last week. We go live every Saturday, 8:30 p.m. Kenyan time. So please, we ask you to tune in, watch, and be a part of our story. Thank you very much. Yeah, you may be wondering what my story has got to do with photography, because I have a nice camera with me. But this week, while working at the cottage factory, I realized we had a bird that had nested within, one of our machines and had just laid chicks. It was one early morning when we went to work, and we had the chipping bird and found a bird that had laid eggs and had actually hatched its chicks. And what I realized, and which I had always taken for granted, but in a conversation this week with my parents around where our cottage factory is, the Tumoiti factory, is the unique and different number of bird species that are there. We have quite a number of birds that you rarely find, in other parts of Kenya, or at least the bird population and the uniqueness of these birds was very, very interesting. Watching them from the windows and, looking at the different trees, you could see different birds, hornbills, and, very unique, colorful, pretty birds. What the beauty of this really is the greatness of the tea growing regions in Kenya, especially where our farmers are, is we've left the environment in as close a natural state as you can have, tons and tons of trees, all over. So I think naturally we are providing a very, very, very good environment for the birds to come and stay. Most other parts have either, converted to concrete jungles or, mines or different kinds of things that are not friendly to birds. But because of the number of trees and forests around the tea growing regions and the concern of the tea farmers of trying to maintain a great number of trees, this has attracted lots and lots of beautiful, beautiful birds. So yes, kudos to the farmers. I thought we should celebrate, the good work they've done in terms of keeping the environment very neat. And thinking through this then, and yes, I've had quite a number of visitors, from the US and Canada who visit us to look at the cottage factory, or from Europe. And yes, they have always made the comment of, that's a nice bird. What kind of bird is that? And stuff like that. So I was thinking through this, and I said, and that's why I have my camera, is to start a bird, a photography challenge, of asking anybody who comes here to, take a picture of the most pretty bird, of, a very nice bird picture, that we can always have them within our cottage factory. And, always, maybe once in a year, look at who had the best shot or captured the very nice bird or something like that. And to start us off, for our beautiful wall with different birds is this beautiful picture. This is not, photography. This is classic, nice drawing, wonderful art. This bird was actually, yes, right here at the Tumoiti's cottage. It's drawn by our partners in Canada. Thank you, Sally. Your bird will be the first in our gallery. Yours is obviously, exceptionally good because it's a drawing rather than, simple photography that some of us are going to be doing. But yeah, I thought this bird would be, the first on our wall, and the beginning of the challenge, on the bird challenge. So thank you, everybody. Please tune in, and next time you come to Nandi, come with your cameras, and, we need some nice, good pictures of birds. Thank you very much, and kudos to the farmers for a great environment.